Peace and strength. Now, see when the light is phasing downward, reducing its brightness, you have from the angels on down, more and more to becoming the physical. The angels, then people more and more spiritual, and then you fade further and further into darkness until you become the material minded. See, that's the light phasing. So that's the journey that the sunlight takes. That's your same journey. The sun journey from its brightest point to evening, then into the night. You journey from your brightest point, see, to the evening, bearing many nations, and the fruit ripens on the tree. And bearing the nations, you see yourself changing, becoming many differences. The fruit ripens on the tree, then it's about to fall from the tree to the earth. Then you would have reached the age of the material mindedness. Then you like a seed on earth. But you are a seed of that tree of life. So you don't get in the earth, germinate, and make root because a human being can only go as far as the root stage. Make a firm stance on the dark side. Religiously, you have done that because at least you believe in light, even though you haven't awakened to know the light. See? So your journey, once you reach the earth, is like the journey through the night. It's like the farmer has sown a seed, it germinates, it makes root, and then it awakens to what it is. That's when it breaks through the dark and grow to its full measure. You have to awaken to what you are to know how to grow to your full measure. How are you going to do that when you don't know who and what you are? See? You have become complacent at being human beings, and all you're doing is burning the light out because as a toy on a shelf, the toy is a powerless thing. It has no power at all. That which has no power, when you insert power, then it can only drain from the power you insert in it. The human being and all created things are the same way. They're like toys on a shelf. When the light insert itself, then the created things have power. See, life is that light. The created things can only drain upon the power because the created things are false. Only the light is real. However, within that zone of creativity, there is something that can be real. That is the human being. You started off real. You fell down to a ceiling in the earth. So now, as the journey through the night, that's your journey. The journey through the earth, germinating, making root. So you get brighter and brighter because your intelligence and your knowledge, that is the increase of light. See, because spiritual light, awakening, intelligence, knowledge, consciousness, awareness, see, wisdom, see, all of such is light. See. So now as you journey through the night, you are increasing your light status. See, so now as the light status increase, see, that the different phases of darkness becomes the reality. For instance, when creation took place, when the truth entered a zone, the truth is light. So the fallen angel falls to the undermost status where there is a mere glimpse of light and massive darkness. So that gave character to the undermost state of darkness. And as light increases, other plants and animals they birth to act out the parts of the many measures of darkness. However, the human is the whole story. When they fall to the physical, you become many, for your ways are the ways of all of the many different plants and animals. See, you're a very complex being. See, you don't know how to become one when you have fallen to the human status, because life, that light in you, you limit it to only what you are capable of as the physical. Now the light is greater, but you limit it. So that indicates the light is sacrificed to you because life is an infinite light. However, it yielded to your capability. So when a light reduces itself, once it has reduced to a certain state, then darkness is the power, as the night sky, the house of many limited lights. See? So that is the human story, the night. You are many limited lights because your wisdom is unlimited, or rather your intelligence and your knowledge. You have much of it. All of you have some intelligence and knowledge. Plants and animals have intelligence and knowledge, but none of you have enough intelligence to blot out darkness. So darkness can house many limited lights because limited lights are less than the truth. Limited lights are less than the awakened state. When you awaken to what you are. You are a light. So when a light wake up, see, then it has transcended darkness to get to be enough of itself to wake up to know itself, because only light know light. So you have to clear away a lot of darkness to be enough light to awaken to know that you're light, which will equate to the light status of daybreak. That equates to a plant, a seed that has germinated and made root and has awakened to what it is. Then it transcends the earth limit, or rather the earth seal, and it breaks through to where a whole light is waiting to grow it to its full measure. The whole light waits beyond darkness, because in a way the whole light entered the dark zone, the entire dark zone will blot out, so then you wouldn't have a chance to develop from your false state to a true state. Your false state is darkness, your true state is light. Life is the true state, darkness is your physical. So the sacrificial light of life can get you to the whole light of life. The whole light of life is the whole bright light waiting beyond darkness for you, because it don't want to blot out the place that is necessary for you to develop into a light. However, the sacrificial light enters you and empowers you, putting up with your abuse, your burdens, and etc. Because by the time you wake up to be a light, you would have abused life greatly. See, because every word you speak, every thought, every idea, every vision requires life. See, everything you become, you need to invest life into it. Anguish, you have to invest life into anger. Misery, hatred, animosity, lust, deception. Everything needs life to function, because it's the only power in the universe. When your creator breathes something in you, it is real and nothing else is. So life is the light in you. You are nothing without it. And all that you are that because it has sacrificed itself to you. You need life to be everything that you be, every step of the way. Because without it, you're nothing. See? So the only way you can earn life is to do just that. You have to obey life. How can you obey life when you are doing things that's adverse to it? To obey life, you have to use life to clear away everything that life is not. That is what you call light obedience. See? So when you clear everything from your system that's adverse to life, you have done your job. You have restored your system to being light obedient. Because there will be nothing about you that will diminish, limit, or alter the light in any way, because you would have become a total agreement with the light, meaning you will be totally obedient to the light, because you would have cleared away everything from you that's adverse to the light. So when your physical and your mental align itself with light, meaning you shut down your physical weaknesses and vices, and you clear from your mental per thought, per idea, per vision, and the actions thereof, you clear away all this adverse to life. Then physically and mentally you are aligned with life, meaning that physically, mentally, and spiritually you are life, because you would have cleared from all of your areas that which is adverse to life. Now, when you are of the human mindset, you are physically and mentally aligned with material, and you just use life up in that. You just drain life into all your material goals, desires, and dreams. There's nothing real that you can do as the human with the human mindset, because you are less than the awakened state, and the real begins when you awaken to light. See? So you think you know the truth because you have given a name to the light that has been described to you, and because you have given a title to it. However, it is great that you did believe, because when you are the human, you are part of an evolution trying to evolve to become the light that you were created to be, because you're seed in the earth and you're growing through that dark place. And when you wake up, you break through as what you are, then the light grows to your full measure. Surely light is not going to raise darkness up to its full measure, because darkness has no place in the light. See, So this